people don't understand how
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. I like crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coins on my mind. From Coinbase to upper, watch the numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustle these protocols, don't get man. Acting on my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash registers ring. Ride the blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, let the profit.
if you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
I gotta get this money on. What's up, everybody? Oh, why does this look like this? Give me one. Remove. No, still not right. There we go. What's good? What's up, everybody? All right, so yeah, we back. We got some Saturday updates that we getting ready to go over. So we got Circle. So Circle unveils ARC, a purpose-built blockchain for stablecoin finance. We have Coinbase CEO set sights on replacing banks with crypto super app. Coop told y'all this months ago. Did he not, D?
He did.
Coop told y'all this months ago. Shout out to my nigga Coop. FTX Recovery Trust to unlock 1.6 billion for creditors in September disbursement. My bad, D. Was you about to say something?
No.
Oh, okay. Then we have BitGo. Their IPO filing reveals explosive revenue growth amid crypto custody expansion. So look like they got some monions over there, or what, D? Monions over there. Okay, we need to hit them up. We need to add them to the list. Crisis crossroads. So Japan's debt reckoning and the global economic warning. D, did I not? I'm so glad you. Shout out to D, y'all. D always think about me, y'all. He always think about what's best for as far as articles and stuff go. Give me 1 second. All right, and then we got why Morgan Stanley's revised 60-20-20 portfolio is a wake-up call for investors. So we got a couple things to go over. So get your popcorn ready. Give me 1 moment. I have to be an auntie real quick.
Yep. Make sure you guys are double tapping the screen. Make sure you guys sharing the live for sure. All right. Hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. Peace. Page said big week ahead. I want all of us. But yeah. For sure. Definitely a big week ahead. All right. Peace to everybody. I see y'all. And then on YouTube. What's going on? Peace. I see y'all. Hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. We're gonna get it going. We got a lot to go over. Do.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't want them to interrupt the live.
Okay.
I asked politely. All right. So let's get into Circle. We can talk about Circle first. Because USDC just been doing so well lately. You know what I'm saying?
We had at least some news about them every single day this week. I feel like
we have for sure. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I got discombobulated when I had to get up. Okay, here we go. All right. Circle. So Circle unveils ARC, a purpose-built blockchain for stablecoin finance. This sounds like a power move to me just from the title of the article. So what is ARC? So Circle, the company behind USDC, they got this is a new blockchain built specifically for stablecoin based finance. So that means things like payments, transfers, cross-border stuff, treasury services. So it says that USDC is going to be its gas token. And then they're going to have super fast settlement, EVM compatibility, stablecoin foreign exchange engine built in, opt-in privacy or compliance friendly. ARC is basically trying to solve some problems. And this could definitely shift stuff. So it removes friction. So if you're using stablecoins, you don't need separate crypto, you don't need to separate crypto just to do transactions or pay fees. So speed plus predictability. So faster settlements make things more reliable, especially for businesses. Better bridge between normal finance and crypto finance, especially for big institutions that want the benefits of blockchain and stablecoins, but also need regulatory clarity and reliability. Easier cross-border payments and financial operations. So using USDC, built-in tools, etc., can make sending and settling money across countries simpler. So this is just a couple things to think about, or just some of the limitations. So even though it looks promising, adoption is key. So if not many businesses or apps use art, its features might not be fully utilized. Be fully realized. So regulatory risk is always there. Rules around stablecoins, cross-border payments, etc., could change. Security, network reliability, and interoperability with other blockchains will be important. The cost versus the benefit. So even if using USDC for fees is more convenient, there may be trade-offs compared to other blockchains. Um,
Mm.
yeah. So, but this just sounds like a new platform. This sounds like a new stablecoin platform. That Circle's going to use. Now, I don't think that they would be putting all this money into something that they ain't already have some folks lined up to utilize this platform to help it, take off.
Oh yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
So,
Oh man.
yeah, I am looking forward to that. That's a power move, by Circle for sure. That
Now
was
this is an incredible move for them. They getting their hands in the mix of everything. You know, I mean they like one of the safest bets I would say right now. Like as
yeah.
far as like overall, just everything. I'm talking about Bitcoin, all that shit included. They're like the biggest bet because they just so entrenched in so many different companies. And
Mhm.
how can you really bet against them at this point in time?
Exactly.
Mhm.
So yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. So it's a purpose built in blockchain for stablecoin finance. So let's see how that goes with Circle. I guarantee you though, I got a good feeling that's gonna take off for sure. Let's talk about Morgan Stanley right quick. So while Morgan Stanley's revised 60-20-20 portfolio is a wake up call for investors.
Yeah. So real quick, Morgan Stanley's new investment advice is a big deal because they had a 60-40, right? The old guard was like 60-40, 60% stocks, 40% bonds. So now they're like, yo, imagine splitting your money between these three players, stocks, bonds, and gold. And they throw Bitcoin in the mix in there as well, right? So 60% stocks because of the fast climber, high growth but risky. 20% bonds is the steady builder, safe but slow. And they say 20% gold is the new safety net, right? Protects against inflation. Now they want to talk about getting into gold. We was talking about gold and silver and shit like that 3-4 years ago. These jokers ain't shit, man. They ain't shit.
Yep.
They gonna tell you to get into gold at all time high, right?
Yeah, at the top.
So but they're changing this because they're saying that bonds aren't safe enough anymore because of rising interest rates hurt the long term bonds, and the government debt is just keeps piling up. We like $35 trillion in debt, right? And so gold superpower, it beats inflation better than bonds. And central banks like China and Russia are hoarding gold. They've been hoarding gold, fam. I told you back in 2022, 2023 that all of these countries, not even institutions, but all these countries was hoarding precious metals, right?
Mm-hmm.
All these banks. Remember we talked about what was it, Bank of America that had all that fucking silver, right? I think that was 2 years ago. So, and also gold works when stocks crash or money loses value. And the Morgan Stanley chief investment officer said that gold is now the asset that shows resilience. Oh, you don't say. Okay. And what this means for us is sell some bonds. They said Morgan Stanley could cut bond holdings in half from 40% to 20%. Damn. And of course buy gold, the new 20% slot for gold bars and ETFs. And shorter bonds, they prefer 5-year bonds over 30-year ones. Is way less risk. And this is a wake up call. The set and forget strategy is dead. Markets are riskier now, right? And then they talk about gold versus Bitcoin, and they say gold wins for now because institutions trust it more. But Bitcoin has a chance, of course, because they both fight dollar weakness. But Bitcoin must prove itself. We already know crypto is going to be here to stay. Oh, I'm talking to myself. No sound. Gotta wait for it to come back. Just hold on. Just hold on. Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for Ash to come back. Joke set, bro. Yo.
Yo, my Wi-Fi went out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the lights flickered. It came off and back on, but it was like quick. But it was enough to take this Wi-Fi out.
Well, we still on live, miraculously.
Can they hear me?
Yeah. They hear you. They hear you on I'm on because you're on speaker. Well, they hear you on YouTube. They hear you on YouTube. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. But it came back on?
No.
Oh damn.
Hold on. Let me see if this works. If it connect now. I unplugged the thing and plugged it back in, so let's see if it works. Why is Shauna letting me put the password in again?
Dang.
Excuse me. Yeah, now I want me to put it's not automatically connecting me to it's not even connecting to my phone. I don't know what just happened. I don't know if it was just an accident or what. Like I don't know if somebody just hit the but yeah, all my stuff is out.
I mean we live on Earth where it's pretty ghetto. Earth it's just Earth shit. It's just Earth shit. Yeah. So I'll just finish. I'll just finish though.
Well, I'm about to let me see because it should work. Hey Jasmine, your Wi-Fi went out?
It did, but it came back. Well, I don't know if it came back.
Why is it came back up? Why is not coming back up?
Yeah, there's a big the lights went out. And the lights went out. Everything's back on. I guess the internet.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all? TikTok was supposed to be, man. We missed half of what you said. Yeah, I'll repeat what I said. Yeah, YouTube is good. YouTube is good. It's just TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's like I don't even have to. It's like asking for passwords to get back in the joint.
Wait, to get back in on that one? Yeah, I got the password.
Okay, I'm about to try and get back on. I'm about to put the passwords in and see if we can make it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, y'all. So yeah. Ash power went out. She's getting it back popping. She gonna roll back in here. But while she's doing that, I'm gonna go back through what I was talking about. Cause y'all can hear me on TikTok, right? Can y'all hear me now? Oh, there we go. Oh no, Ash just froze. It's glitched out. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, TikTok is I guess TikTok is tripping. Hold up. Yeah, guys. Hold on. I'm about to pull up what I was just talking about. Let's talk about the future of retail and crypto while we wait. So yeah. I mean, the future of retail and crypto, like, man, man, like, wait till in-game commerce come into the mix. Wait till you know we do you know a lot of people are doing like social commerce now, but wait till in-game commerce happens. Wait till people are buying shit in games, more like just regularly. So but retail is gonna be crazy. Retail is definitely gonna be crazy. Hit the hot damn like button. Yeah. Oh. Got. Yeah. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, y'all. Try and get it popping. Try and get it popping. I think Ash is trying to get it back going. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Where's the iPhone option on here? Can I airdrop them?
Yeah. Sooner than we think, Robbie, for sure. Sooner than we think. Sooner than you could imagine.
I'm using hotspot right now, D.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
I'm trying to connect it to my laptop.
Okay.
Oh, look like it's back up. Hold up. Is it back up? Possibly. There you go.
Oh, yes.
There you go. Yes. Okay. Go back on hill.
Jokers is saying it. They trying to pull it. Nah. I don't know. You never know.
Pad should be God. Yes, sir. Okay, we back. Okay, let me get back on YouTube. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. We had a crazy power surge, like the lights blink on and. Hi, D.
What up? There we go.
Hi, guys. Okay, we worry. Sorry about that. We had a little power surge.
Yeah, that's how it go.
Yeah, I won't say no real shit, so that might have been like some regular life shit. You feel me? That's some regular shit.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, let me just get back to what I was saying because I know. Can y'all hear me on TikTok?
Yeah, they can hear you. Y'all can hear D, right?
All right, bet. So basically what happened was who was this? Morgan Stanley said, they traditionally was like 60-40%, 60% stocks, 40% bonds, and they're changing their strategy to 60-20-20, 60% stocks, 20% bonds, and 20% gold because they want gold to, they want to put more money into gold. They want you to put more money into gold. So what this means for us is that Morgan Stanley says they could cut, bond holders in half from 40% to 20%, and they are going to buy gold, of course, new 20% slot for gold bars and ETFs. And then they got shorter bonds. They prefer the 5-year bonds over the 30-year ones, which is less risk. And this is a wake-up call because the set it and forget it strategy is dead and markets are riskier now, fam. The set it and forget it approach is dead. And then they talk about gold and how institutions trust it more. And Bitcoin's chances it both fights the dollar weakness, but Bitcoin must prove itself. So the key takeaway is like the diversity, diversify stocks, gold, crypto, and because they know what's happening. But it's just funny to me that they're telling you to buy gold at an all-time high. They should have been telling you to buy gold when it was
cheaper. When Rick was telling you about gold.
Yeah, exactly. So
this was Morgan. That was the Morgan Stanley article, right?
Yeah, that was Morgan Stanley. Yep.
Okay, got you. Yeah, so of course they're telling y'all. So that's how y'all know it's getting ready to have at it. Because if they telling y'all to buy it now, that mean they about to fuck y'all over.
Yeah.
They never give you good advice. Well, the masses, not y'all.
Get gold. Get gold right now.
Oh, they said. All right. So we got Coinbase. We got some Coinbase updates. So Coinbase CEO set sights on replacing banks with crypto super app. Shout out to Coop once again, because Coop definitely told y'all about that. So this is what Coinbase wants to do. So turn Coinbase into a one-stop financial app for users, not just crypto buying or selling, but broader financial services. So they want to offer credit cards, payments, rewards, so especially rewards in Bitcoin, so crypto rewards. So people might use Coinbase instead of a regular bank. They want to make main Coinbase the main place people keep their money, so their primary financial account. So why they're doing this, so they think traditional banking is slow, inefficient, and costly, and it is. For example, Armstrong pointed out credit card swipe fees of 2 to 3%, which he believes shouldn't be so high. The infrastructure of crypto and digital payments means transactions could be much cheaper, more modern, and more flexible. So there's growing clarity from regulators around crypto rules, which helps Coinbase in offering more banking style services. So here's some key features that they're planning. So a credit card with 4% Bitcoin rewards. So instead of getting cash back or points, you get rewards in Bitcoin. Payments and banking style services. So very likely including things like savings, transfers, and maybe even lending, which I think they are going to add that. Integrated into the Coinbase app. Use of decentralized finance, so DeFi components. For example, letting users lend stable coins like USDC within the app to earn yields. So potential challenges that they may have is, of course, regulatory issues, partnerships. So Coinbase works with JP Morgan and PNC in some parts. So those relationships and rules could slow or complicate things. And then of course it's contradicting because their competition is also traditional banks, also fintech apps, other crypto companies will want to do similar things. So Coinbase has to do it well and attract users. So I think they're going to be pretty damn successful with this. It's definitely going to be an all-in-one app. I'm looking forward to it. Coop just had, he always got some bullish stuff to say about Base. Um, so yeah, maybe we'll have him on again for new ears, and new listeners, and maybe Coop can go in depth with y'all about Base and everything that they got planned with that, because he definitely called this months ago, about Coinbase, creating an all-in-one app, and they're gonna use Base to do it. So I know yesterday we talked about Coinbase and finally coming out with an official native token in Base. So yeah, that should be coming soon as well. So that's how they're going in that direction for the all-in-one app.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! Like I'm between Base and USDC Circle. Like you can't lose, fam. You can't lose because they just know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know how. And the thing is, they just want to get people onboarded. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and that's just their biggest issue right now. Just onboarding the folks. But as far as like everything that they're doing, they're ahead of the curve and they're gonna make it happen. Because when it comes to Coinbase, Base, whatever you want to call it, that is BlackRock, and BlackRock never loses.
Nope.
Never.
Nope. So I think they're gonna be pretty darn successful at it, and whatever they're doing on the social media side, Elon will have competition here momentarily. No
Yeah.
shade.
The-
No shade.
Hey, listen, we're gonna see.
I mean, he already, unless he plans to turn X into a Web3 style app, he's already gonna have competition with the Snip versus and the Galaxies and all of these different Web3 platforms that are coming out. So he already, got the competition coming for him.
This is how you get the edge. You get the edge by paying people that post content and create content and stuff like that on these platforms. You get the edge by paying them the most. If you're going to be able to pay them the most out of everybody, right? Because I feel like YouTube and TikTok, like all these platforms could pay people more, but they just don't want to.
Yeah,
they just don't want to, because there's so many eyeballs on these platforms on a daily basis, billions and billions of people. So they're getting money. They just don't want to, share the wealth. But watch when the market share becomes more and more chipped away, and you got major other players coming in and paying people more. That's going to change the dynamic of the whole scene.
Yep. So yeah, we'll be on the lookout for that. I think Coinbase. So y'all drop it in the chat. Y'all think Coinbase's super app, y'all think it's gonna be bigger than what y'all think it's gonna be bigger than X? Yeah, let me know. Y'all going to Coinbase or X? That's all you gotta put in the chat. Coinbase or X? Which one gonna be bigger? Coinbase or X? In the future, not right now.
For the super app. Which I think.
Remember what D just said. This is BlackRock versus Elon. That's how I'm looking at it.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said Amazon.
Ooh.
Wild card.
Okay, everybody's saying X. Y'all think X gonna be bigger than Base?
X.
Now remember what Base is gonna be offering. I want to throw this out to y'all. Now y'all gotta remember that they plan to include. Let's see that their key features: a credit card, 4% back in Bitcoin rewards, payments and banking style services. So remember that's gonna help bank a lot of unbanked people. Payments and banking style services will also be on that platform integrated in the Coinbase app. And don't forget, they're offering DeFi. These are all things that X is not offering, and they have not yet to come out and say that they will be. But they got me with the DeFi, so I'm gonna have to say, I say by 2030, it's gonna be a bunch of base symbols more than that X symbol, in my opinion. Unless Elon can, you know what I'm saying? X can get more of the world than Coinbase.
So you can figure out how to get ahead.
It was a race for data, so I wouldn't talk too fast. Because Coinbase definitely has access to plenty of data, which is also what Elon's after. I think it's,
it's gonna
exactly. BlackRock never loses. Like, it's almost like betting against Tom Brady. I never bet in all my days of sports betting unless it made sense. I never bet against Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. I know he didn't win all of them,
right?
But anytime you thought, most of the time when the majority thought he was gonna lose, he won.
Yeah, no,
that's how I'm looking at this. Is like, is BlackRock? BlackRock don't lose much. I don't see them losing to Elon Musk.
Yeah, I think he's 6-2 in the Super Bowl or some shit.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, Brady.
Yeah,
I just use it as an example because it's like, it's one of the things in gambling. If you talk to a lot of sports gamblers, they'll tell you back in the day when Tom Brady was playing, they's not betting against Tom Brady, gang.
Yeah, like, only except against the Giants. What I'm talking about, but
but yeah. I see everybody feedback though. So majority of people said X though. Let me see what they said on YouTube.
BlackRock. Somebody said BlackRock will get rid of Elon.
Ooh.
I don't know. Y'all heard? What did we say? What did we say yesterday? That them jokers from Tesla want to give him $975 billion or some shit.
Yeah, he gonna be a pretty powerful man with $1 trillion at his fingertips. But Jen said what may hurt Coinbase is all the people that had money missing from their Coinbase accounts. Yeah, because all of that, they're gonna have to be able to defend themselves when all those allegations and stuff come out. So you do have a good point. Coinbase has the advantage payment wise, and BlackRock controls regulators to their advantage. So Base, and then DJ Search said sports is rigged. They wanted him to win. Oh, we can get into that. I'm all with that. But I was just saying in sports. I was just saying in the sports world though, we won't bet against Tom Brady, rigged or not. I was not doing that.
That what you call was wild. That what was that when they played Atlanta? That shit was wild, fam.
Yeah.
I never seen no shit like that in sports, man.
Elon $1 trillion, BlackRock 12 trillion. Yeah, you're right. See what I'm saying? They got 12 trillion. Elon only got 1. That's what I'm saying. Who gonna win? We gonna see though. We gonna see. I think that was, that this is a good debate.
Mm-hmm.
A good debate because it's some good points, behind each of them. So I want to talk about Japan real quick though, because I've been warning y'all about Japan. Shout out to Kurt. Kurt was really putting me on about this whole Japan situation and how this could, really stir up the market because of their financial situation. So let's get into Japan right quick. The crisis crossroads. Yeah, Japan's debt reckoning and the global economic warning.
Yeah, the debt to GDP in Japan is crazy. It's like 235%. And I'm gonna give you some like gonna give you some parallels from history and how this is something that we need to be looking at. They got interest costs. 10-year bonds hit 1.6%, highest since 2013. Right, their annual interest it's exceeding Japan's defense budget. Right, this annual interest. And then the Bank of Japan's ETF sell-off, which was $500 billion liquidation, it's equivalent to 10% of Japan's entire stock market. Right? That's nasty. That's nasty work, right? That's nasty work.
Boy, they about to be a third world country, ain't it? God damn, they about to be poor as hell. They gotta move the blockchain. Japan ain't got a choice in this motherfucking boy.
Yeah, that's wild.
So got a choice, gang. This is terrible, gang. I thought our shit was shitty. God damn.
And why now is because the demographic collapse. 30% of the population is less than 65 years old. Shrinking workforce, and then their social security costs consume 35% of the national budget. So they're aging, they're aging. 35% is more than 65 years old. My bad, not less than 65 years old. 30% of the population is more than 65 years old.
Okay, so it's a bunch of old people over there that can't work.
Yeah. So they're aging over there. I think the average age is like 49 years old.
Was Japan like China? Were they one of those places where they was like telling women and men or married couples how many kids they could have?
I'm not sure if Japan is. I know China was on that type of time because there's billions of people over there.
I'm only saying that because I know they said Japan, like, they're having some issues over there as well with population. They're having some population.
Yeah. No, they definitely are. They definitely are. The average age is like 49 years old. The lost decades since the 19.
Anybody over there old as fuck? Sorry, y'all. Sorry, if you're 49, I didn't mean that. What's it like? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure when I turn 49, I'm gonna say it's young, but right now I'm 31, and that's old to me. So,
yeah. In a snap, you'll be at 50, right?
I know. I'm taking my time though.
Since the 90s, Japan has used debt to paper over their stagnation. And the Bank of Japan bought ETFs and real estate to prop up their markets. They now own 7% of Tokyo Stock Exchange. The global rate ripple is that the Fed and the EU rate hikes forced the Bank of Japan to abandon negative rates in 2024, and then their bond yields surged. So, like I said before, they got an aging population compared to us. Our median age is 39 in the United States. Their median age is 49. Our shit is rising fast over here too.
We ain't having no kids either. We can't afford it. The fuck? That's why I ain't having none.
Our shit is rising fast.
Our shit is bad. Who can like, no shade, but like it costs too much to have kids now. Like that's the thing. Yeah. They like, oh, they made it work back in the day. They didn't have nothing, but like, nigga, they lived on farms and had their own fucking food. They weren't paying $500-$600 grocery bills back then, nigga. That's all I'm talking about, gang.
They definitely had a different set of skill sets.
They had a whole different, like they grew their own food. Like you can't even compare. So that okay, we don't got to worry about no food. And most of the time they built their house. I know my family. I know this is not everybody's family, but this is what a lot of times happen. Like on my grandmother's side, they built houses with I have uncles on my grandma's side that can build a house with their hands. Like they know how to build a home. So a lot of them knew how to do shit like that. So I got shelter. I got food. So yeah, I could have 10 damn kids. Like 13, 14 kids. Today, nigga, please. I ain't doing that shit. And then I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow. Shit. Somebody having a goddamn kid. That's why the median age is 39.
Oh man. Somebody mentioned daycare. Yeah, that daycare.
No daycare expenses because moms was home. Exactly. Father worked the fields and brought the food in. If you was a boy, you going out there when you're 3-4 years old, and you finna learn how to work them fields. I'm telling you. So Japan, the median age is 49. So they're not having kids over there. 49
is the median age, fam. 39 over here. So
I can't wait to visit because I'm gonna be like, damn, all y'all 49. I'm like, god damn, that's crazy. All right.
So the United States has 3 structural deficits. Number 1, our pension is $5 trillion unfunded. Our healthcare is $30 trillion unfunded. And then our debt interest is soon to be the largest budget item. And then to give you some context of like parallels through history, right? Because I was like, what's some? I had to go back into my Rolodex of what's some parallels. So in Weimar, Germany, back in 1921, the war reparations was 132% GDP debt, and then the response to all of that was they printed marks, which created hyperinflation, fam. So for every $1 was 4.2 trillion marks by 1923, fam. Hyperinflation, right? And the parallel to that, the Bank of Japan printed 25% of its supply increase since 2020. 25% of its supply increase since 2020 for their yen.
How they gonna get out this shit?
Well,
I cannot
you know,
wait to see this play out, and
it,
I cannot wait till we have the story to tell our grandkids, because that's gonna be a story to tell. When that shit collapses over there, that's gonna be a hot ass mess. That shit gonna be a hot ass mess, unless they have a quick fix, D.
I got some more parallels for you, though. I got some more
Okay.
parallels.
I wanted to just make a point real quick because I wanted to point it out. Preston said they paying black men to have kids over there. They paying black men to come populate. They need to. Oh, he asking. Hey, listen, you better be lucky I ain't no man, boy, because I be out there. You listen. He said be fruitful and multiply. Boy, oh boy. And they paying?
Oh, man.
If they need some eggs, y'all let me know. They taking eggs. Y'all let me know, because I had planned to freeze mine anyway, so I might could give away a couple of them. They asking for eggs.
Oh, no, he said, no, I'm telling you. He said he's telling us.
Oh, so they asking for y'all sperm, so they're gonna be asking for eggs soon. So if they need some eggs, I'm telling y'all, unvaccinated sperm and unvaccinated eggs finna be worth millions. Millions. If you a man and if you didn't get the jab, I'm telling you soon, unvaxxed. I can't even say it no more, my nephew in here, but unvaxxed, SP. That's gonna be worth a lot of money. This gonna be worth a lot of bread, gang. I'm telling you, like you could have missed this investment opportunity, but that's gonna get you back in the game, coach. If you can shoot them, and you efficient, you back in the game, coach. Shoot from the three like Steph from the logo. If you one of them niggas,
man.
All right.
No, chill.
I'm just saying, y'all good. That's a blessing, D. That's a black game.
Yo, man.
That's a blessing. I'm telling you, that's a blessing, gang.
So
if you efficient, gang, you money. Listen, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, because it's the truth. I'm putting y'all on game, because when that come out in a couple years and they asking y'all for unvaccinated, is he in here, Reggie? No, and they asking for unvaccinated sperm. I'm telling y'all, they're gonna be like 1.5 mil, and y'all gonna be like, okay. I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh man,
I want to point it out. So, what's the parallels?
All right. So some more parallels was back in Greece from 2010 to 2015.
Hey, nah, my nigga said drinking hella water that day. Oh shit! Oh, you making my head hurt. I'm sorry. They got them shit too tight. Okay, I'm sorry. What's the parallel?
Oh man. Well, not for nothing. Well, that's a whole nother I don't even want to get into that conversation. That's a Telegram conversation.
Yeah, it is. We'll save it for Telegram.
Yeah, we'll save it for Telegram.
Okay.
So Greece. So I talked about Weimar, Germany back in the 1920s. So Greece back in 2010 to 2015, the trigger was that the debt hidden via currency swaps, right? That was revealed in 2009. Basically, their GDP shrank 25% and their youth unemployment hit 60%. And then the parallel to now is that Japan's debt is hidden in the Bank of Japan balance sheet, which is $6 trillion. And then one more parallel is Zimbabwe in the 2000s. They had debt-funded land reforms, and the response to that is that they printed money.
How much?
This is why Zimbabwe's currency is worth shit, because they printed 89.7 sextillion %. like what is that? 89.7 sextillion% inflation. What?
What the fuck is
What?
what the fuck is that shit? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Sextillion. Yo, I haven't heard sextillion since the fourth grade. Septillion, sextillion. That's when I first heard of it. That's the last time I heard it. So the parallel to that is that the modern monetary theory, the MMT, advocates just print more. So they're just gonna keep printing. So the hard money shift is, in 2024, Japan added 80 tons of gold to their reserves, the second largest buyer after China. So that could be a saving grace for them. And then in 2025, major pensions allocated 1 to 3% to Bitcoin. So they're rotating into Bitcoin and gold, basically.
God damn.
But since 1913, our dollar has lost 97% purchasing power, and gold gained about 10,000%. And central banks create the crisis they claim to solve. Oh, they're gonna solve it all right. But what comes next is best case scenario is stealth devalue yen, and it'll boost exports. But the worst case scenario is the bond markets collapse, and it's going to affect everybody globally. It's going to affect everybody. Basically, when they catch a cold, when they sneeze, the whole world is going to catch a cold.
Get affected. Yep.
Yeah. So and the U.S. risk is the yield curve control, artificial rates and market distortions, and the debt interest could hit 1.5 trillion per year by 2030. It's currently $900 billion, the debt interest in the U.S. We live in a debt-based society, family.
Every single dollar in the system is somebody else's debt.
Facts. It's fake. It's fake. This is art. This is an artificial prop up, fam. This is just numbers on the screen.
God damn.
So yeah.
Yeah, your best bet is at some point in time it is gonna make hella more sense to have it in crypto. I wouldn't wait for this crisis to happen because that's gonna be probably too late. They're gonna put limits on y'all shit. They're gonna be like, oh, your weekly limit is $500. Don't believe we just call it the dollar bill. Exactly. Damn. Okay, yeah. So I keep emphasizing for y'all, like, listen, keep an eye on Japan. Keep an eye on Japan, y'all. It's not looking good over there, and whatever happens over there, like DJ said, is gonna affect the rest of the world. So keep an eye on Japan, gang. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for Japan. But I think they have a quick fix. I think they have a plan in place. They knew this day would come, or this moment in history was going to occur. So I would say they are probably readily. They probably been actively preparing for it for God knows how long. So I wouldn't worry too much. It's not nothing to lose sleep over, in my humble opinion. But it is something you need to make sure you're looking out for sure. Let's talk about BitGo. So their IPO filing revealed explosive revenue growth amid crypto custody expansion. Y'all can see my screen, right? You can see it, D?
Yep.
Okay. So for those who don't know, BitGo is a company that helps other companies hold and manage cryptocurrency assets. So think of them like a bank vault, but for crypto. They also provide services and tools around that. So they had a big IPO filing. So BitGo, they filed to go public. Which so basically they want to list their stock on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker BTGO. For those that didn't know what an IPO is. So yeah, their stock is going to be under BTGO. Damn, I might have to get into that. I need to call Cheney. Make sure y'all get in the Patreon because that's probably that information probably gonna be in there too. So revenue in the first half of 2025. So they got $4.19 billion. Compared to 2024, they got $1.12 billion. So they had a big jump in 2025. In their 4 year revenue for 2024 was $3.8 billion. So they're already at $4.19 billion, and it's September. So we still got a couple more months to go. But they had a good year this year for sure. So the huge revenue growth suggests strong demand for crypto custody and related services. So more institutions are using BitGo. I did not know they was popping it like that. I really did. I didn't know BitGo was popping it like that.
They in the mix.
Yeah, for sure. So even with fast revenue growth, profit margins are shrinking. They that often happens when companies scale up quickly. More costs, tech operations, regulatory compliance, etc. Going public gives BitGo access to more capital, so they plan to use IPO proceeds for things like improving their technology, possible acquisitions, and pushing into new markets. They're positioning themselves to compete more with banks or established financial firms entering the crypto space. Also, they hold certain licenses, which helps with regulations. Um, will they be able to turn revenue growth into much larger profits? So scaling often drags profits because expenses grow too. Yeah, it's just some regulatory risk there, and then of course competition. So that's basically what BitGo has to, look out for: the regulatory risk, making sure that they're compliant. The competition, because many players are coming or they want to offer custody, especially the bigger financial institutions that are venturing into crypto now. Market conditions. So IPOs and crypto can be sensitive to investor sentiment. Just because crypto hasn't fully solidified itself yet, so the trust still isn't all the way there with the public. So if the crypto market or macro economy turns bad, that could affect their stock performance. So if that Japan shit happen when they IPO, that's gonna be fucked up for them.
Right.
What I'm saying, they're gonna be fucked. So yeah, I didn't know BitGo was popular like that. So shout out to BitGo, they're having a big year this year, with the revenue. So you know, we'll see what happens with BitGo, but I might have to look into that. Make sure y'all get into that Patreon because we are gonna be having options information in there as well as with the DeFi. Like I told y'all, we're just printing money in there. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Some money
Mm-hmm.
printed.
Mm-hmm. Nah,
Um,
that's a big deal, man. That's a big deal. I mean, they just know how much money is just going to be coming in the system, fam. It's going to be getting in the system, so that's why they
mhm.
just all of them IPOing because they don't care. Like once who was it? The Fed. Once they would just like let it fly, just do what y'all want to do. Like that's what they're doing now. They're
Mhm.
doing whatever they want to do. Even without clear regulations, they do whatever they want to do.
Yep. So we got some FTX recovery. So it looks like FTX recovery trust to unlock $1.6 billion for creditors in September disbursement.
Mm.
So yeah.
The money went somewhere.
Yeah. So the distribution marks the third payout to creditors of the former exchange as it continues dispensing up to $16.5 billion in funds.
Mm.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about that real quick, huh?
Okay. Okay.
So what's this about? So after, of course, after FTX collapsed in 2022, there was a lot of money still owed to people who had funds on the platform. So a trust, which was the FTX Recovery Trust, is in charge of gathering what can be recovered, then distributing it to those creditors. So basically in for September 2025, the trust is unlocking 1.6 billion to send to different groups of creditors. Um, so let's see. .com customer claims, it looks like that's at 6%. US customer entitlement claims was at 40%, and then general unsecured claims and digital asset loan claims was 24%, and then convenience claims was 120% reimbursement, which means those are being overpaid relative to what might have originally been expected. So the distribution date is September 30th. And it's expected people will receive their funds within about 3 business days after that. So first week of October. So this is the third major payout from the Recovery Trust. The first one was in February for $1.2 billion. The second one was in May for about $5 billion. And then the trust currently has up to $16.5 billion in assets set aside for these creditor claims. So people who lost money on FTX are getting more of it back. So each new distribution helps reduce what they're still owed. It's just fascinating because this happened in 2022, and here we are at the tail end of 2025, and y'all just not giving these people their money back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
They
the
had to.
system is so fucked up for that because it's like as quick as y'all took them funds, as soon as y'all realized it was some fugazi shit going on and y'all locked that motherfucker up, then people should have been getting their money back like a lot sooner.
Yeah, you already know. We talked about it the other day. Same thing as Target do. They're gonna take the money, they're gonna put it back into the market, try to get, try to recover, and then give you your money back.
Yeah. So the different percentages show how the trust is prioritizing different kinds of claims. So some will get a lot more of their old amount this round than others. So this is not even guaranteeing that people are gonna get their full money back.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a shitty game. Also big payouts like this have ripple effects. They can affect markets, confidence in recovering from bankruptcies, and what people expect when something like this happens again. So this is a very bad look. I mean, this made me feel uneasy too. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, damn, yeah. Even when this does happen, it's gonna take me 3 years to get my money back, and then I ain't gonna get all of it back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Damn, like,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, FTX finna probably shake the market up, unless all them people, just already counted it as a loss, which I would have 3 years later. So I would just throw the shit back in the market. Fuck it. It was already lost any goddamn way, or stolen, for better words. So I mean, so maybe this could be good for the market. And a lot of people probably gonna have that attitude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people getting back $5, $10, $20,000, and some of them probably like, oh well, I just put this back in the market. If
Yeah.
they know what's good for them, but that situation could have really discouraged them. So some people actually may pocket that bread, because some of
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
like, I'm never getting in crypto again. Especially people who lost their life savings.
Yeah.
And some people took their life over this. So many people had committed suicide. Y'all remember Ellen's boy? He committed suicide. The black guy that used to be on Ellen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he was
Yeah. The
already going through
DJ
some
dude.
shit. Yeah, I think he was already going through some shit. Then this happened, and apparently he put his life savings in there. And basically, yeah, he lost like everything. So they said they're claiming he unalived himself. I don't know. It's a lot of conspiracy behind that. I don't want to get into that. But I'm just saying that they're saying, but when it just he did that after this FTX collapse happened.
Look at what Tamika said in the chat on TikTok.
I got my funds back, but they took my XR. They took your XRP, or did they give you the money back for it? But they didn't want to give you the tokens back, or they didn't give you like the funds you had invested in XRP. Is that what you're saying? Yo,
That's wild.
wow, that just made me want to get more XRP. So they return. So that's probably happening to like a lot of people. Like y'all, like they're giving y'all funds back, but they ain't giving y'all back that XRP. That shit fucked up. That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That made me just want to get more, and I was chilling out off XRP as far as buying it, because I was like, I'll put this in XR, let me make more sense.
Nah,
She
that's
bought it
crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, she probably had hella tokens on there. They didn't allow me to transfer my XRP over along with a couple of other coins. I did get most others.
They made sure they kept that XRP
They
though.
kept that XRP though. That was all okay. That's insane. That's fucking insane. If that doesn't make you bullish on XRP, then I don't know what will, family. I don't know what will. For real. All right, so we're gonna have Robbie come up real quick. We want to talk about these NFTs and Sui and stuff real quick. So I'm gonna have Robbie come up just to talk about. We're just gonna touch on NFTs right quick. Don't forget, y'all, we got the raffle going. We're doing the drawing on Monday. So the drawing for the raffle ends on Monday at 10 a.m. We're picking 2 winners. So the other 3 winners that won along with those 2 winners on Monday, we're gonna send y'all the email out to give y'all instructions on how to join the Patreon for free. Because y'all of course have a lifetime free membership to the Patreon as well as classes. So yeah, that means the class we got coming up. Speaking of that, we have a class on NFTs coming up. You guys will have free access to that class. So yeah. So pretty much, let me get Robbie up here. So yeah, make sure y'all get that raffle. Don't forget it's 3 different tiers, 25, 50, and 100, just for those who want to donate a little bit more. And then don't forget the class though is only it's slots. So with that class, how many slots left, D? What, about 12?
Let me check real quick.
I think it's 11 or 12 slots left, y'all, for the early bird. So I will hop on that because that shit going fast. We just dropped it yesterday.
Yeah. A lot of people bought. Shit, somebody just bought it now. Somebody just bought it now.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, yeah. So it's going down quick, y'all.
1, 2. Yeah, about 11. About 11, 10, 11. Yep. About halfway. Yep.
All right, yeah. So it ain't too many slots left for the raffle, so I jump on that. Because once them 20 slots is up, that link ain't gonna work no more.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all hop on that. I just sent you an invitation, Robbie. Did you get it? Oh, here you go. I'm on desktop. Do I gotta be on mobile to join? Oh, I don't know. Oh, there you go.
Nah, you should be straight with the desktop, I think.
I'm on my iPad.
Yo,
Yo,
Yo.
what's good,
Y'all hear
Robbie?
me?
Yeah. Cause I know. So Robbie's he'll be in that class on the first October 1st. With NFTs, y'all. So we just wanted him to talk about some stuff on Sui. Just to kind of give y'all a brief rundown of what to look forward to in that NFT class. Of course, y'all know Robbie's a brand ambassador for Sui, so I will listen up right quick. Sui's gonna be a big deal. If you know, you know.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So a little bit about my background first. I'm a filmmaker, photographer, and I'm super bullish on gaming. So that's what led me into blockchain and learning more about how that's going to evolve everything I just mentioned. And this will be done by NFTs. Now, with that being said, most of these blockchains right now can offer you an NFT, but it's going to be hard to rent that out to, like, say I have an NFT and Ashley wants to rent it out so she can have access to a concert or whatever it is. It's hard to do that right now with the current technology we have on blockchain. Right now, Sui has pretty much became the solution for almost every problem we have as far as the blockchain technology, the infrastructure. Let me give an example. Right now, we all use, the regular internet. How come I don't have the same amount of followers on TikTok, Facebook, X, or Instagram? How come I don't have the same followers, right? That's because of something called APIs. If I want my data from X to follow me over here on TikTok, TikTok has to send the APIs to X. And it's going to create this whole monetary monopoly. This is where Sui comes in. You don't need any of those APIs. Once you build it on there, no matter where you go, you can have that same follower account on this new technology. Not only that, say you're into DeFi. Right now, you have your account and you're trading and all these things. But what if I could rent or borrow Ashley's account and trade for her without ever taking any of that money for myself? That can now be done on Sui because your trading account is essentially an NFT. Everything that we use and will be identified as will be on that NFT. This includes your medical records, your police records. Why? Because all of it is stored on this NFT that can be changed, evolved, shared, rented out, and you can build logic on top of it if you know what that means. That's for my developers.
That shit changes everything. Okay.
Now, I'm about to spill a little bit of alpha here without actually spilling it. Eventually, we will be able to message each other, text each other from our phones, and say you send me a link to go find you on Telegram or whatever it is. I will know that is you for sure and not some bot. We won't have any more fake Calvin Hills trying to message us because of this new technology that's about to drop. So all the customers are going to be gone. Everything is going to be verified, even websites. When you say follow me, click on this link, a lot of us crypto people are like very wary about links. Sui has came out with a technology where everything is verified. That means there are no more phishing links because it will have that check mark that is verified by Sui or somebody who built a third party that the community can vote on and verify.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's that's gonna be a game changer. So I mean, can you give us a ballpark of how long it's gonna take for them to come out with this? Because we need that now.
So a lot of this is already viable to use. The thing right now is we're looking for developers. Misten Labs, the people who created this entire SUI network, all this technology, it's a brand new full stack, meaning a new programming language. So they're focusing just on the foundation. That means we need developers, people who know how to build this, who can see the code. It's like, we can do this now, we can do this now. They just need to build it. So all this is very much possible. We just need developers. SUI is not looking to 10x retail. They're not looking to 10x financing and DeFi. They're looking to 10x developers. Solana is only as popular as it is because of what? The websites, the platforms, the NFT markets, all of that, which was built by developers. When these developers find out what they can now do on SUI using the new language, it's going to go absolutely ballistic. So think of SUI like this. Right now, we're all operating on Web 2. We got Facebook, Spotify, all that good stuff. But what did that look like back in Web 1 when the internet was first built?
Yeah.
Right? Y'all remember the matrix with the little green numbers and letters?
Yeah.
That was Web 1. That was only data, numbers. There was no pictures. There was no links. None of that stuff. That's basically where SUI is transitioning out of. It's done with the Web 1 part. It's integrating Web 2 because now Coinbase, Google Cloud, the people who built TikTok, all these people are now integrating SUI's technology on their platform. And none of this is being talked about. Why? Because, again, SUI is not looking to 10x retail. They're looking for developers. But this is where I come in as an ambassador. I come to you guys and let you know this new tech is here and the early adopters benefit the most. What do we know about XRP? XRP is, or not XRP, but the XRPL, which is the entire network, is an algorithm. We got HBAR, which is known for the gossip protocol and the hash packs, right? DAGs, all of that is built inside of the infrastructure of SUI already, meaning all these other chains can now be built using SUI's network and built better. They'll be able to finally talk to each other.
Yeah.
And not only that, most of these blockchains can't even build on top of Web 2. You can't really integrate Spotify and X and YouTube and all that into blockchain. Well, SUI's programming language allows that.
Damn. So basically, this is just a new. They already in the future. They're already in the future. They just wait for people to catch up.
Exactly, and they're just refining everything, making it even better and faster. Let me read out a few of these statistics from our analysts. SUI has more DEX volume than Avalanche, Polygon, and Say combined. 2025. SUI's largest DEX, which is Bluefin, reached 27% of the market share of total DEX trading volume. SUI surpasses 140 billion total DEX volume. SUI just hit 2 years old. Why is it doing these crazy numbers and nobody's talking about it?
Good question.
SUI flips Solana in stablecoin transfer volume. This is all recently. This was on September 15th.
And Sui's what's currently Sui's price?
Its current price, I think, is sitting around $3.40.
It's still in that $3 range. Okay.
Yeah.
But you was telling us about Sui back when it was under $1.
Yeah, I've been preaching Sui since it was 38 cents.
Yeah. Damn, fam. Damn. And they still they just really getting started. They're not even like nowhere near where they need to go. So damn. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Another one. Sui flips base and Arbitrum in daily DEX aggregator volume. And one of the best ones right here. Sui hits 1,600 transfers per second, setting a new yearly high.
Damn.
That means it is scalable to go global. If the entire world right now decides to jump on Solana and it's like, you know what? Forget Web 2. We don't need none of that. We love Solana. If everybody in the world jumped on Solana right now, what would happen to Solana?
Damn. Right.
It would crash because it can't handle all those transactions per second. That's why when Solana goes down, the servers go down. It's because of the congestion. Too many people are buying and using Solana. So it causes this power outage. It can't. There's only 7% of the global population using crypto, and Solana can't even handle a piece of that.
No. So Solana is continuously crashing. Solana is continuously doing, but they got a lot of meme coins over there. That's what's holding them up, But eventually the real is going to show. And it seemed like Sui is the real. So damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I may be an ambassador, all these things, bullish on Sui, but to me, I look at it from a dev side. I look at it as an analytics side. I still got my XRP bags. I know what seller gonna do. I'm not crazy. I still got those bags, but I'm looking even longer term. When those people start to figure out what Sui can do, I'm already set up. And just in case it happens faster than I think, I'm already set up. I don't have to worry about none of that.
Okay. So somebody asked, can we make our own NFT?
Yes, definitely. And like I was saying earlier, Sui's NFTs are dynamic. So one of the most popular projects right now on Sui as far as NFTs is called Prime Motion. When they launched this NFT, all the supply was black and white. Now you could buy it in black and white, give them a little bit of Sui or whatever coin they were asking for, and then you could add color to your NFT.
Wow.
And since it's dynamic, they could go and do anything they want. They can turn that into a 3D character that can now play video games, create an AI for that, and it can trade all of your DeFi accounts because of how the dynamic NFT system works.
Damn, that is so crazy. So damn, so that's what we're telling you. Get to this NFT class, fam. He gonna show you the game, fam. He gonna show you the game on Sui side. And we're doing two parts. We're gonna go over Ethereum and Sui. So damn, yeah, definitely get in that class.
Appreciate you, Robbie. Appreciate you. Sorry, y'all. I had an emergency come up. I gotta hop off. Thank you, Robbie.
Yeah, no doubt.
For sure. So yeah, make sure y'all get in that class, get more information, all that good stuff. Other than that, y'all, it's only a couple slots left for the NFT class, so make sure y'all get that class with the early bird special. And yeah, the raffle ends at 10 a.m. on Monday. So all of that's in the description and in the bio and the link tree. Other than that, y'all, we're gonna see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Sorry, had an emergency.